Welcome to this edition of Common Sense, Civics, and Citizenship. My name is Candace. Common sense citizenship starts in the home, where there is love and respect and reasonable order. Good citizens, parents and children alike, have the opportunity to thrive. What is your home life like? Is it a place of peace and rest? You don't need a fancy house to make a good home. A good home starts with you. What kind of person are you? How are you affecting those around you? What can you do to be a better citizen in your own home? For example, are you helpful or hurtful? You catch more bees with honey than vinegar. Remember that. Do you practice good manners like please and thank you? Parents, you too. Are you setting the stage for the practice of good manners that leads to good citizenship? Do you obey? Parents, do you obey the laws like paying taxes, paying your bills on time, obeying traffic rules? Kids, are you obeying your parents immediately when they ask you to do your homework or clean up your mess or help with the dishes? Do you obey civil authorities like the school principal or the police? Good citizens do this stuff. Are you on time or are you always late? People who are always late are sending a message that they are more important than everybody else. Think about it. And how loyal are you to your family? If your little brother or sister needs help, do you help them? Or you just wait for someone else to do it? Next, look outside your house. Do you leave the toys and even your trash laying around in your yard? Good citizenship means taking that extra few minutes to put your stuff away and throw your trash away. And when you take care of your yard, you're being a good citizen in your neighborhood and in your city. People will show respect and take better care of your yard when you do. I had a neighbor who took impeccable care of her yard. It was beautiful. My yard was fine, it was mowed, but I had some bushes in the front that were about 30 years old and they had some brown spots on them and they really had seen their day. And when people would come to visit my neighbor, they would park at my house. They just felt like it had that parking lot feel to it. So they'd kind of park on the edge of the grass. They would never park in front of my neighbor's house. We cleaned up our front yard. We had those bushes taken out. We kind of spruced up the grass around the edge near the street. And you know, we've only had one person park on our grass this year. It does make a difference. Now, how are you a good citizen of your city? Have you ever attended a neighborhood meeting? Ever? Do you even know your neighbors? Make it a point to get out and meet the neighbors. They might need your help someday, or you might need theirs. These are just a few ways that you can become a good citizen in your home, your neighborhood, and your community. And being a good citizen is just common sense.